Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
And our breaking news this noon is here. State police are making arrests days after a body of a 17-year-old girl is found along I-94. The teen was shot in the head and her body discovered along the freeway in St. Clair Shores last week.
Local 4's Sean Lay is digging into this case for us this afternoon. He joins us now live from Southfield. Sean, what have you learned at this hour?
That this is a huge break in this case. This awful discovery made last Friday morning. This investigation has been very quiet now for almost a week until right now. MSP says they served 2 search warrants right here in Southfield, not saying exactly where, and arrests were made. Arrests, more than 1 arrest. Here's exactly what we know right now. Right now at this noon hour, Michigan State Police reporting a huge break in a horrible case that has shocked the community and has been a mystery for almost a week. The body of a 17-year-old girl found on I-94 in St. Clair Shores. They discovered she had been shot to death earlier, her body dumped on the freeway. Who would do something so terrible? About 90 minutes ago, MSP sending out this tweet. The 2nd District Special Investigation Section executed 2 search warrants in the city of Southfield as part of the homicide investigation of a 17-year-old young woman from I-94 and 8 Mile. Suspects, plural, were taken into custody. The investigation continues. We know the teen was from Detroit. Her name is Taya Land. So far, her family has remained extremely private about her murder. So again, MSP announcing 2 search warrants here in Southfield and arrests made. They tell me that is all the information they are willing to share right now, saying this is an extremely active investigation, but they did want to let the public know that arrests were made so far and they're making progress in this case. We're going to continue to dig on this, much more at 5 o'clock. Back to you.
All right, Sean Lay reporting live for us this afternoon. Sean, thank you for the update.
We want to get to more breaking news this noon. Jacqueline Francis joins us now live from Detroit's west side, where a person with a gun is barricaded inside of a home near here. Artesian near the Southfield Freeway in Tireman, Jacqueline?
Yeah, right now we're standing at Tireman and Brace, which is just a couple blocks from Artesian, and you can see there's an active police presence that spans a couple or several blocks here, really, including EMS and police. All we know right now is that this is an active situation and that there is or was at one point a gunman barricaded inside of a home back there. We are moments away from hearing from police. They're going to brief the media here in a few moments, so we'll have much more then. But again, right now you're looking at an active scene after hearing reports of a barricaded gunman in a home in this area. So we'll keep you posted as soon as we learn more. Reporting live in Detroit, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
All right, Jacqueline, thank you. Also this noon, a key decision just made in the case of the man accused of killing and mutilating another man that he met on a dating app.
Yeah, Mark Latunsky pleaded guilty to open murder last month. And in a 2-day hearing, a judge was deciding if he's going to be sentenced for 1st or 2nd-degree murder. A judge just ruled it will be 1st-degree murder. Latunsky killed Kevin Bacon in his Shiawassee County home in 2019. The hearing is ongoing in Shiawassee County, so we're going to let you know when any further details come out. In the meantime, now let's turn our attention to your 4-1 weather forecast as we give you a live look, and a gloomy look at that, at Ann Arbor and the big house there. There's some rain and a few flakes that are in store for us on your Wednesday.
It is definitely time to get some sunshine around here, Brandon. The cold rain forecast, I think we're all over it.
Yeah, we are. And, you know, where it's worse, way up north, where they've been digging out of, 12 to 18 inches. But we've all been stuck in this pattern that just won't break. And so here we are once again. The good news is this is the last day of this pattern. So it's 39 still in Pontiac, 40 Mount Clemens, 40 Ann Arbor. We've got 41 at Metro. The winds are still whipping out there, 10 to 20, gusting 20 to 30 in spots. And so what does that do? Well, creates a feels like or wind chill for us. It also is a steering mechanism for clouds and moisture, but make sure you're planning for this if you're going to be outside for a little bit. Still have some of those lower 30s, even upper 20s for how it feels. Looking at exact track radar here, we've got a pretty steady dose of showers through Oakland County, and this has really been the story. A lot of the rest of the area just getting a little spit and drizzle. We are seeing some rain here, though, right around downtown, not on the heavy side. The showers become fewer through the afternoon, but still 40s, cloudy, and not great. The news does get great in the 7-day coming up.
All right, Brandon, thank you. We'll check back in with him in just a little bit. In other news this afternoon, Vandals have targeted a Detroit group that does a lot of good for animals throughout the city.
It certainly does. Take a look at what happened inside of the Detroit Dog Rescue on the city's east side. It was completely ransacked, just trash. Power was cut to the building. Victor Williams joins us from there now live. And Victor, we know they do so much good for animals. Detroit Dog Rescue has been around for so long. You hate to see this.
Oh yeah, but thankfully the dogs are at least fine. But you can see where those vandals just broke into the back of the place, cutting right through the fence, and then made their way onto the property. You can also see where they broke inside of the building, the glass still right there. Police investigating as far as we understand. But just like you guys said, this all happened on Wednesday morning. All the power was cut to the building. The window we just showed you smashed. Sadly, the supplies used to help the dogs were thrown all around. The roll down doors and fencing that's used to keep the dogs in certain areas also torn apart as well. So we are hoping to talk to some of the people with this organization shortly. We'll have all that information at 5 p.m. But we're also told that there was several crowbars that were left behind inside the building. So hopefully police can get some clues from whatever they find. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Maybe some fingerprints that can help them track down who's responsible. All right, Victor, thank you.
That's the hope.
A hearing is going to be held in about an hour for Emoni Bates, a star basketball player at Eastern Michigan University. Felony gun charges against him are set to be dismissed. The 18-year-old was arrested last month after police found a gun during a traffic stop. Bates' attorney reached a deal to get those charges dropped in exchange for a misdemeanor charge. Bates was suspended from EMU's basketball team after his arrest, but he has since been reinstated.
The city of Eastpointe is handing out water filters, free water filters, all this afternoon after elevated lead levels were found in the water of some homes that still have those lead pipes. The city says that it tested water samples, and they do this regularly, and they tested in the areas with lead service lines and discovered 5 of the 30 sites exceeded action levels. 5,000 filters will be handed out between 3 and 7 o'clock today at the city's Department of Public Works. This is located on 10 Mile. Eastpointe has actually been dealing with this lead pipe issue for many years and started replacing lead pipes back in 2018, and that work continues.
All right, so in less than an hour, President Biden is going to be making an announcement about an effort to bring down gas prices. Could mean less pain at the pump just ahead of the holiday season. And here's Nick Monticelli. He has more on what we're expecting from the president.
You're going to hear from him talking about gas prices.
President Biden is expected to announce 3 steps on that topic today. The first is the sale of 15 million barrels of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve to be delivered in December. The White House says that would meet his promise to release a total of 180 million barrels over 6 months.
The president took historic efforts in the past several months to make sure that we brought gas prices down.
Biden's also expected to talk about shoring up reserves for the future. That involves a plan to buy oil for the SPR when prices go down. He'll also be calling on oil and gas companies to pass on sky-high profits to consumers. So far, they haven't shown signs of wanting to do that.
It's difficult, for people to deal with groceries where the price is increasing, where the price of gas is increasing.
The White House is trying to highlight Biden's actions ahead of the midterms. Gas prices dropped about 3 cents a gallon over the last week, but AAA attributes it to low demand as a possible recession looms.
Ultimately, what we have to do in the short term is supply has to meet demand so that prices continue to come down.
I'm Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
All right, Nick, thank you. Gas prices, however, are dropping right now in Michigan. In fact, AAA is saying that Michigan is seeing some of the biggest drops in the country. Right now, we're paying $4.14 for a gallon, and that is down 3 cents from yesterday and 16 cents down from just last week. All right, still ahead here at noon, we're talking about this formula recall this afternoon.
Yes, the problem with the bottle that could cause the formula to spoil before it should. Something to do with the seal of that bottle. So we'll tell you what to watch out for.
But first, voting is underway in key races all across the country. We're counting down to the midterms next.